Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, everybody knows it, make sure you ring that bell. So the wolf has been swept. This is going to be a quicker day. Portal has been swept. But we still have to go after our prize, which will be Poison Cave 2. Ooh, spooky. Well, I guess a poison cave isn't really spooky, but, you know. We're already seeing the Halloween decorations here. So spooky season starts as soon as 4th of July ends? I guess that is the next holiday. Nobody celebrates Labor Day. So, well, let's get everybody in position. Oh, we got the horsemen. So the horsemen, when I was looking at them, they have the same health as the boss. But I was told that was wrong. It's going to be extremely hard to judge that. They do seem to take a lot. They might. I've heard between full health and half health of the boss. So maybe half health is right. They do seem to take a beating. There we go. We finally got rid of one. Wow, the castle is getting punished. Who's Marian attacking? Is she on the boss? It looks like she might be on the boss. Yeah, she must be. She's hitting him for 5%. It's a shame I wasn't paying attention. Well, you know what? We'll see pretty quick because she's hitting the boss and she's hitting these guys in the front. We'll see who dies out first. And it looks like they have about half as much health as the boss. They do have quite a bit of health, though. It's obviously they have a lot. Looks like the axe dudes have a lot too, because they seem to last just almost as long. So this is the first time Marian found the boss right away. Usually she's off clearing the rest of the stage, and then it's like, oh, right, there's a boss. This is some interesting RNG. And she got him. So that is 10-2 for the Poison Cave. And we got, can you believe it, we got some books. Have you learned how to read yet? And of course we're going to go down here and sweep the Lightning Hall, because that's just what we do here. We're sweeping. 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 And sweeping. And it is swept. And, okay, so we take all that. And now we move on to the Archer store, which is purchased. Astrology, we got to astrologize real quick. Very important to astrologize every day. We got some skips at least, that's good. We are running low on skips, believe it or not. Well, not low, but we started with 1,800, I want to say, and we're down to 14.5. And yes, it's time to purchase some heroes, but all that said, how are you doing today? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, everything's going great. I'm honestly surprised at how much progress we're able to make in, you know, I mean, granted, it's only 10-2, but still, doing 4 stages so far is great. There's Gabriel. So I'm really impressed with that. Obviously, I don't know how long it'll last. We're kind of getting close to pushing. Well, not yet. Maybe we'll see how the next stages go. But I know at some point we might be taking too long and we will move them to their own separate video. Who knows when that will happen, though. And of course, we're back to work on Marian. Yeah, we have to awaken the ring and defense. Yeah, that used to be a part of the plan. So yeah, I did even more math today. And again, I keep coming to the same conclusion. It's going to take me 12,000 artifact levels to do Marian and Sophia, even though Sophia's book becomes just useless after this, versus 15,000 for any other, for basically doing Vincent instead. Now, it's not the fairest comparison. I mean, maybe I could get away with a lower Vincent. You know, I probably need to run the numbers on that. Probably what I need to do is run the numbers on a 2500 Vincent and see how it compares. Because that would be the break-even point, right? And even that's a little sketch, because we're saying, well, we'll say 3,000, 3,000. We'll assume that Marian has enough defense by 3,000. And then that we can switch to Vincent at 3,000. And that Vincent at 3,000, how much damage would he do versus Marian at 5,000? I think that's a fair comparison. And so that's, well, I'll run the numbers on that tomorrow, see where that leads me. Running the numbers has been pretty disappointing, to be honest. And it shows what a big mistake I made not getting, because Marian would be doing about double damage right now if I just had the flat attack awakening, which just like makes me go like, yep. Attack percent, not nearly as good. You can't substitute one with the other because attack percent is additive. Each one does add about 15%, so like 30% for both. But it's a static 30%, where the thing is, the more you invest with flat attack, the stronger it gets. And also the other key thing is, the less your base attack matters with flat attack. Because you will eventually awaken beyond your base attack. So yeah, we'll see. And like I said, the other thing I'm considering is I could be the first person that does it with only support. You know, is Marian. So that's kind of neat too, I guess. It's like a consolation prize for not picking a warrior. And crit damage, that's what I really like to see. So we'll see. I mean, at the very least, I'm hoping that by like roughly 3,000, we'll have an idea of what to do. By then, we'll have a good idea how much defense Marian actually has and everything else. We should have enough damage on Marian where King's Ruin shouldn't be a pain in the ass, and hopefully we'll be able to finish up Total War. So like a lot of moving parts there that I'm hoping we'll have finished, and I'm going to be short. Yep. By a handful. So like I said, a lot of moving parts, a lot of things to look forward to. And again, I would almost rather hold off on Vincent and then just make him with rank 2 artifacts, because I can definitely do that when we're sweeping 11-10. So, who knows? I will try to double check Marian at like 3,000 versus Vincent at 3,000, because that's kind of the comparison. You know, I could probably do that now. I don't know that I'll have enough defense though, which is why it's like, I don't know. You gotta have enough defense. It doesn't work if you don't have enough defense. And of course, this is also depending on Vincent quickly finding 2 artifacts to actually level. So what are we at? Alright, we'll switch you to 3,000. Yeah, Vincent's doing about 6 times the damage right now. So maybe? So we could maybe make it work with a 3,000 Vincent, but it's going to be kind of on the tough side. What's a 5,000? 5,000. Let's check. He technically would beat out a 5,000, 5,000 Marian. At 3,000, 3,000. 5.8 times 4.7, so he is slightly ahead. Well, that's something, I guess. So even that just shifting, and again, this assumes we build a 5,000 and then a 2,000 book for Sophia, give or take. All these numbers are going to be in flux a little bit. So, but that's kind of the round. That's kind of the around what we're looking at. And again, I mean, obviously 3,000 to 3,000. He's really going to do that much more damage than Marian at 3,000? Oh, because he has rank 1 artifacts, so there's a little leeway for that. Andy, of course, has flat attack, which each one giving him 2.2 million flat attack for a total attack of basically almost 8. No, over 8. 8.2 million. So again, those are really good stats, so that helps a lot. And finally, though, Marian did finally crack 117 million and 283,375 crit damage. So, you know, we're still making progress on Marian regardless. I am tempted to just stick it to the end with her. You know, and I've said this so many times, I always feel like I'm at the end of my rope. The only saving grace is the fact that these artifacts have defense on them. And so Marian's defense right now is 1.6, which is pretty good. 20, and if we gave him to Sophia, that 25% goes to the castle, so. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to level up the castle and call it. I don't want this video to be too long. I've been making longer videos lately. Nothing against the longer videos, but it's just a lot of theory. And theory is great when you have something to act on, and we just have speculation, which is not good. Alright, let's see. 21.293. Not even close. 21.297. So, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.